Philadelphia, Citizens Bank Park. The show presents the National League Division Series. It's the Lions taking on the Owls. John Sciambi alongside Chris Singleton. Plenty of storylines taking shape in this series as we set the stage for Game 4, Chris.
And I'll be interested to see if these teams approach it any differently, with one on the brink of elimination and the other just a win away from putting an end to this thing. You know, in the postseason, I think you have to treat every game the same, but there's something about an elimination game that could put a team just into a different mindset.
Yeah, and the strategy could certainly change in this type of game. It's hard to manage the same way when in any given at-bat, it could impact everything you've been working for throughout the season. First pitch coming your way next. All right, just about ready for baseball. And our pitcher in this game, Ryan Higgins. What should we keep an eye on here?
Well, he's going to come at hitters with a four-seam fastball and a two-seam fastball, and he's able to maintain really good spin rate on the four-seam fastball. A lot of times guys lose that when they go to a two-seamer. Very effective with both pitches.
Here's the rookie third baseman, Blake Wright. The line to kick the pitch. And that's off the inside edge. And we're underway here in Game 4. And here it comes. And this is inside. And that one is inside. Let's see if he gives him anything to hit here. And he walked him on 4 pitches.
Maybe a little loss of focus on the mound right there. Pretty much gifted him first base with a quick free pass.
And now the rookie second baseman. Runner takes off. Pitches low. Go to second and he's out.
Such a quick and fast swing of emotions right there. You get the runner on with the walk, which is great, but then picks a bad pitch to go on, and you just erase the free pass that you were issued. I understand you want to be aggressive, you want to try to get in the scoring position, but you just have to be a little smarter there.
One down, base is empty. That one fouled off. The punch out there. That's the second out. 2 outs, base is empty. And here's the rookie center fielder. Short hop liner, handled it short. He is safe, and that was bang, bang at first.
It's good hustle. And when you're talking about an emerging leader on a team, those are the things that are going to be necessary for him to do to set that example, you know, game in, game out.
Runner at first with 2 away. Now the left fielder, Will Taylor. Check on the runner, and he dives back in safely. And first offering is fouled off. Two gone, but the go-ahead run is at first. Here in Game 4 of the NLDS. Fought off foul. Here comes a pitch. Got him swinging. Half inning complete. We've got no score. Back here, Citizens Bank Park. And on the hill today, Jones. Chris, how about a scouting report?
Four-pitch guy, he's got some options to work with in terms of keeping hitters off balance. So we'll see how he decides to utilize those weapons through this start here, and whether or not he's able to mix them all in early, or if he wants to hold something back a little bit later, maybe second, third time through the order, and give them something they haven't seen. It's tough when you know a guy's got that in his back pocket. As a hitter, you really have to stay on your toes.
Morris at the plate now. That's ball one. Now this is in the air down the line. And it's foul. Swing and a ball lined out towards center. Nabs it, and there's one away. Take a look at the lineup. Singy, we're looking at a really young lineup here, so not much experience, but it also means they're going to bring a lot of energy to the table most days.
Well, we're in a golden age of young players. I mean, these players, they're getting up to the majors. They're dominating from a young age, bringing home plenty of hardware early in their careers. I mean, before they even get to free agency. So, you know, when you consider all of that, I love seeing the kind of energy that a team like this brings to the yard every day in and day out.
The wind of the pitch. That one misses. One ball, one strike. One out, base is empty. To the right side. And that one handled. Tosses to first. And a couple of quick outs.
Batting third, the center fielder, number 13.
Here's the center fielder.
He's got pop, which is a little sneaky because he's so comfortable with taking his base hits to the opposite field, but he can jump you if you make a mistake.
And that one is inside ball one.
That's excellent location for a pitch like that. It looks like it's going to be a strike, and then it just runs in on the hands. So if you can command it and hitters have to respect it, just keep going in there until they make you make an adjustment.
Two outs, base is empty. Wouldn't chase that time. That one finds the zone. 3-1. Two down, nobody on. And there's ball four.
Well, he tried to nibble right there and just missed his spot. Hitter didn't offer at it. Now he has somebody to worry about over at first.
Now it's the right fielder. Fastball for a strike.
It's 0-1.
Two outs. Swing and a miss. And the count is 0-2.
He's in a great spot right here. Ahead in the count 0-2. All four pitches in play right here, partner.
Here's the 0-2. And ball one.
Boog, he never moved because he never had time to. With that kind of velocity, you'd prefer that pitcher work away.
And he deals. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout. We played an inning. No score. Back here in Philadelphia, here's the rookie right fielder, number 17.
Number 17.
The wind of the pitch. And downstairs. Gotta love the intensity of postseason baseball. Players on both sides at such a high level of emotion. Everything is amplified. And there's a ball.
Talk about that intensity, Boo. It comes out of everybody. Think about celebrations by players like Carlos Correa, Jose Bautista, Kirk Gibson. Just iconic moments. Well, that could be a tone setter for the inning. 4 straight pitches and the leadoff batter's on base. We'll see if the next guy waits until there's a called strike before he takes the bat off the shoulder.
And here is number 11. Swings and misses. 0-1. And there's the strike. A plate umpire, Earl Hendricks.
Yeah, with Hendricks, Bill, kind of interesting. He's a good, consistent umpire, but you do hear that he kind of favors one side of the plate more than the other. So it's really hard to know for sure, but I think that usually it has to do something with where he sets up prior to each pitch.
That's the ball.
And that's off the inside edge. 1-2 to count. Next offering misses down and away. Fights it off. He'll see another. No score here in the second. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout.
Well, when you throw the same pitch back-to-back, that's how you want to do it. Set him up in the strike zone, then extend a little bit from there and see if you can get him to chase. Nicely done with the slider right there.
And now the DH. Pitch misses inside, and that is ball 1. Man at first, 1 away. There's a swing and a drive. That skips over the fence, so it's an automatic double.
Off the bat, I thought they were going to score their first run of the game, and that feels like a tough break, but look at the bright side. Really good contact at the plate, and now they're working with not just 1 but 2 runners in scoring position, so they love another base hit right here.
Next up, it's the first-year shortstop. Base hit, 1 run in already. Throw comes in and holds the runner at third. They're at the corners now with still only 1 away.
Well, clearly he was ready to hit right there. Nice job of driving that pitch the other way on a line. You know, hitters, they take so many reps in the cages working on going to the opposite field, and it doesn't always translate into the game, but right there it did, and he did it perfectly.
Runners at the corners here, 1 away. Now it's the rookie first baseman. Not even close there. Ball 1. The pitch. Swing and a miss. And the count is 1-2.
Good pitch right here. He's going to try to make a pitch that's going to produce a strikeout or a ground ball double play.
2 on, 1 out. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. And the pitch. Goes down swinging for the strikeout. He swung over top of the curveball. So the lineup flips over. Now here is Blake Wright. That pitch in for a strike. 0-1. There's a swing and a miss. That misses the zone. Now 1-2.
I don't think he was trying to miss by that much in an 0-2 count. Just tried to overthrow that pitch.
2 on, 2 outs. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. They limit the damage here. Two men left stranded, but they do push across one. Now to the bottom of the second. The Lions on top here, 1-0. Back at Citizens Bank Park. And now the first baseman, Logan Bravo. The pitch. There's the strike.
Throughout history, the fastball down has been the most successful pitch. Guys can handle a little bit better these days, but they, of course, still prefer something belt high.
And a base hit.
All over that one right there. That pretty much split the zone down the middle, and those are the ones where you've got to make them pay.
Now the third baseman, Ben Miller. And a strike. Runner on the go. Swing and a tapper that rolls foul. Oh, 2 now. On the ground, out to short. Goes to second. Safe there. Safe at first as they can't make the play. Well, maybe that will end up getting him going.
Yeah, he really simplified there. Kept his shoulders square to the plate and wasn't trying to overswing. I think that's the key for him to have success through the rest of this series.
And now Alex Stone. Right through there for a strike. The pitch. On the ground, could be 2. Off balance feed, there's 1. Throw to first, but he beat it. Now it's the shortstop.
It's early, but these at-bats can impact the game just as much as they do later. Here's a chance to set the tone early for your team.
And a swing and a miss.
The last thing he wants is to hit the ball on the ground, but I wouldn't expect many pitches up in the zone. They'll be pitching for a double play in this spot.
Right-hander kicks, deals.
1-1.
Tying run in scoring position here in Game 4. Towards first, and that one finds its way through. The run scores from third. We're tied at 1.
Huge game-tying at bat right there. Came through in a big spot to drive in the run. He kind of rolled over on this pitch a little bit, but he got enough behind it to shoot it through for a knock, and you'll take that anytime you can get him to find a hole.
And next is the designated hitter. Here's the pitch. It's a double steal. Ground ball to the right side. And that one finds its way through. Throw to third, but he's in there. As they jump ahead, a run scores.
Well, it comes through clutch with the RBI single. That was big. Not much to this one other than just a willingness to go the other way and put the ball in play. That's a team at bat right there. Nice job of staying back and letting the ball get deep.
Here's the second baseman, Morris. He's 0 for 1. And a foul ball. Swings through that one.
Great spot to be in right here for the pitcher. You can either strike this guy out or get a ground ball double play.
And the 0-2. And that's downstairs and outside.
Well, that's kind of what you expect in an 0-2 count. Excellent job of the hitter to have the plate discipline to lay off of that pitch.
Next offering is downstairs.
He's trying to stay down in the zone, but the hitter just will not chase. Now back in a 2-2 count, he's going to have to go to something else to get him out.
Kicks and fires. And now the count filled up 3-2.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Cuts on it and misses. That's a strikeout. Gassed it right by him. Now the number 2 hitter rolled out to second in his first at bat. Right through there for a strike. Two outs. On the ground to third. Has some trouble with it. To first, and he beats it. Everyone's safe. Runner from third comes across. It's 3-1. So 2 on with 2 away. And now the center fielder. He reached out to walk his first time. Fastball for a strike.
0-1.
Two outs. Couple of base runners at first and second. Swing and a high fly ball, pretty well struck right field. That one's carrying and brings it in at the wall. They strike for 3 runs on 5 hits, no errors, and a couple left on. We played 2 full. The Owls have the lead, 3-1. And welcome back to the ballpark. And here is number 23.
Number 23.
Well, after scoring runs, this is where you're looking for that shutdown inning. Get that hot team back in there to swing the bats.
Higgins back to work. And that one fouled off. In the air out towards right center. Sizing this one up. One up and down. Here's the center fielder. This is a true 5-tool guy. Not very many of them out there, but when he's on the field, you can't take your eye off of him. And a curve misses outside, ball 1.
Fans come to the ballpark to watch him play. And in baseball, to have such a talented player going out there every day and putting on the show that he does, just a joy to watch.
That one misses. And now 3-0. Hits for average power, the ability to field the arm, and then the speed. Really impressive. That just missed. He walked him on 4 pitches.
That just came apart right there. 4-pitch walk, and guy at the plate was not going to help him out by swinging at something out of the zone.
1 gone, runner at first. Now at the plate, Will Taylor. Top of the zone for a called strike. The 0-1. Here goes the runner. Pitch misses. And safe. It's a stolen base.
When your catcher's not a great thrower, you have to do a better job at controlling the running game. And that's throwing over, that's stepping off, doing whatever you can to try to keep that base stealer's rhythm off. Well, they weren't able to do it right there. They're going to have to make some type of adjustment, or players are going to be running all game.
The 1-1. And strike two.
You tie a guy up like that, you're feeling like you are in command.
Righty to the plate. And another ball. One out, a runner at second. We're here in the top half of inning number 3. Wouldn't chase that time. Swings through it for the K. Had him out front for strike 3. Chris, as we look back at the pitch sequence, he hadn't seen that curveball at all. How tough is it to adjust to something like that with a bunch of break when you haven't had a look at it yet?
Yeah, I mean, you're dialed up for something firm. You never want to take a called third strike as a fastball, so you're going to be a little anxious before you recognize the pitch. And right there, clearly didn't see what was coming.
And now here is number 17. That one catches the zone, and that's strike 1. That's a strike.
Perhaps not quite ready to hit. First 2 pitches by him for a couple of strikes. Now back is against the wall. He's going to have to figure something out and figure it out quickly.
Two outs and one in scoring position. And now 1 and 2. In the dirt, but kept close. Runner holds tight as the count moves to 2 and 2. Left-hand batter waits. He goes down looking. So it's no runs on no hits, no errors, and a runner left. We head down to the home half of inning number 3. The Owls have the advantage, 3-1. Back here in Philadelphia, and the batter now, number 29.
The right fielder, number 29.
And a pitch. Fastball for a strike. Swing and a miss. 0-2. Out towards right center field. On the move to the alley. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. And there's one down.
The first baseman, number 23, Logan.
And now Logan Bravo. 1 for 1 with a single and a run scored so far. There's a strike.
No balls, 1 strike.
That's in there.
2 pretty nasty sliders to get this hitter in an 0-2 count. If you're up there at the plate, you got to look up in the zone and spit on anything that's down.
Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout.
And he'll be beating himself up on the way back to the dugout. Got a pitch to hit and just couldn't get to it. I think that slider really caught way more of the plate than it was supposed to.
Miller in the box now as he looks at ball 1. Second plate appearance of the day for him. Inside, just missed.
2-0.
That one missed. Now 3-0.
3-0.
And there's the automatic.
Cold night like tonight, last thing you want to do as a hitter is get jammed or even off the end. Trying to find that sweet spot on the bat. Tell you what, you're really trying to catch things out front, so off-speed pitches may be a good complement to that fastball.
Swings through that, and it's a strikeout. And it's a 3-up, 3-down inning. Game 4 of the division series. And now the catcher comes up to hit. Number 11. The pitch. Right through there for a strike.
Well, these players showing great discipline at the plate, and patience definitely seems to be the name of their game in this one. They've worked 3 walks already, so that proves they're not anxious up there. They're sticking to their game plan, and it's working.
That missed by a lot. Yeah, the count 1-2. Slider misses outside. And now 2-2. Gets a piece and stays alive. Up the middle. On the run. Sends it over to first. 1 up, 1 down.
Now batting, number 28.
Next is the designated hitter. Doubled in his first AB. That one's in there. Strike 1.
Booga never got to play at Citizens Bank Park in my career, just the old Veterans Stadium in Philadelphia, but the crowds here are just as energetic now as they were at that old park. And trust me, as an outfielder visiting town, you're going to hear it from the fans out there in the bleachers.
Here's the shortstop at the plate. Singled and drove in a run his first time through. In there at the knees for a strike.
And this guy's got a great feel for his breaking ball today.
And it's even up. 2 down, nobody on. That one a little bit high. 2-1.
Back-to-back breaking pitches away, you get the feeling as a hitter that the pitcher's afraid of you, that he doesn't want to challenge you. So I think the confidence level is raised right here.
Line drive, base hit. So a 2-out knock keeps the inning alive.
Well, they call that an advantage count for a reason. You're so much more likely to get something you can handle. Just a cookie down the middle. I mean, those are the ones you dream about. Ones in the cage, you're just hoping you get in the ball game. Right down the middle, not a whole lot of velocity, right on top of it.
And the batter now, number 7. Swinging a foul back. That's out of play. The 0-2. And a swing and a miss. And that's that. Back here, Citizens Bank Park. Here's the catcher, Alex Stone.
Alex Stone.
And a pitch. Got it started a little too early. Strike 1.
You know, this group of hitters doing a great job, Boog, of just waiting for the right pitch to come their way, and I'm seeing very patient at-bats out of them. It's not just the 3 runs they've already scored. On top of that, they forced this starter to throw more pitches than he wanted to at this point of the game. And that pitch count is impactful because if they can keep making him work hard out there, it may force the bullpen to get involved a little sooner rather than later.
And he drops it down the third baseline. Left-hand hitter waits. And a swing and a miss.
No balls, 2 strikes.
Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2. 1 down, base is empty. Foul ball, it stays 0-2. Swings and misses, struck him out.
He's really good hitting the baseball the other way, so credit the pitcher for having him out in front of that pitch. Clearly, he had him fooled.
2 outs, base is empty. And now the DH. Right through there for a strike.
0-1.
Next offering is in for a strike. And that's in the dirt.
2 strikes.
And another ball. 2 down, nobody on. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. Got it by him for the K. And we're back. Here's the third baseman, Blake Wright.
Third baseman. Right.
The right-hander back to work. And takes low for ball 1.
Well, these guys finding ways to get on base, but they still need help driving them home. They only have 1 hit with runners in scoring position, so a lot of squandered opportunities. It's tough because those are moments you just can't get back.
And the right-hander deals. Turned on, but foul wide of third. Not close with that one. And the count is even, 2-2. Got him swinging. Slider got him for strike 3.
That's that classic wipeout slider below the zone right there. Just nasty. Looks like a fastball thigh high that you got to protect the zone, and then it's just that late break that fools you and kind of makes you look silly.
Now it's the second baseman. Swings through that one for strike 1.
4 balls, 1 strike.
Kicks and deals. And a bunt towards third. And no throw for some reason as he reaches first. That's got to be an error.
This was the perfect spot to drop the bunt for a hit. I mean, he used his bat as a tool up there to direct the ball exactly where he wanted it to go and look smooth doing it at the same time. Really well done. And the defense right there stood no chance.
1 down. And now the center fielder. Line drive. Come on.
Well, baseball can be cruel, can it? I mean, sometimes it gives and sometimes it takes away. He did everything right on that swing, but he's got nothing to show for it.
Will Taylor will hit next. He was late there, strike 1.
In the on-deck circle, you really want to use that opportunity to see some pitches and time up the fastball. Last thing you want to do is miss a good hittable fastball early in the count.
That's the third out. Here in Philadelphia, John Shelby with my buddy Chris Singleton. It's set to get us started. Bottom 5, Morris. And the pitch. Top of the zone, and it's called a strike. Next offering is in for a strike.
He doesn't seem to like to pitch up. Hasn't offered on either one of those pitches. 0-2 count now. I think the guy's going to climb the ladder out there.
Up and in, and it's 1-2. stays alive. The wide to kick the pitch. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
Came inside with that two-strike fastball nicely and just bunched him up on the inside part of the plate. Couldn't get around on it and catch it out front. Many times if you do, it's a foul ball. And you know, a lot of pitchers, they really don't like working inside with two strikes because they do not want to hit that batter. And when they've got him up against the ropes, got to figure out a way to put him away. Did a nice job right there.
That one not close. And 1-1. Bases empty, one away. Last half of inning number 5. Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock.
Couple of hits in a row for him here. Got the top of the ball a little bit, but not much. That was hit pretty hard through the infield, so I think he'll be happy with that swing. Definitely generated some good bat speed.
So man aboard. Here's the center fielder. Swing and a ball popped up. That one gets down for a hit. They get it in quickly. So first and second now, 1 out.
No, he didn't get much of that one, but it's going to look like a line drive in the box score tomorrow. He clearly didn't catch that one on the big part of the bat. Just kind of muscled it out there. And, you know, on the mound, it can be pretty frustrating for a pitcher, but you just kind of have to expect those to drop in there sometimes.
So first and second with one man gone. And next will be the cleanup hitter. On the inside corner for a strike.
0-1.
Just missed. Movement in the bullpen. Number 40, the left-handed reliever, appears to be getting loose. Number 39, also throwing. And here it comes.
Ball outside.
Good spot for the hitter. Definitely has the advantage in this count with runners on. Look for him to be aggressive on this next pitch.
Two on, 1 out.
Ball.
First pitch strike from the pitcher, but then no panic at all by the hitter. Very patient, showing good discipline. Now he's in the driver's seat with the 3-1 count.
And the 3-1. That one ripped left field. Taylor going back. Hauls it in on the warning track.
The first baseman, number 23, Logan Bravo.
So first and second with 2 outs. And here's the first baseman, Logan Bravo.
3-pitch strikeout last time up. Got to put up more of a fight in this one.
Off the mark there. 1-0.
1-0.
Two on, 2 outs.
That missed. That's the ball.
Slapped hard the other way, but foul. First and second, 2 down. High fly ball, pretty well struck out towards right center. And it bangs off the out-of-town scoreboard. 1 run is in. Another comes in to score. It's 5-1.
He was all over that one. Anytime you smoke the ball off the wall, you kind of think about what it could have been, but obviously you have to be happy with that result.
The left-hander on now, number 40.
Well, they didn't get much length out of their starter in this one, so they've got a lot of outs to eat up in that bullpen. I think they'll look for some length out of him right here if they can get it.
Man at second here with 2 away. Now the third baseman, Ben Miller. 1 for 2. Off the plate, and that's ball 1.
1-0.
Runner at second, 2 down. Next offering is in for a strike. This one popped up. Foul ground, first base side. And makes the play, and that's out number 3. But they'll pick up a couple runs here, both coming on this 2-run double. It's now a 5-1 ball game. Back here in Philadelphia, and now the right fielder, number 17. They've got a potent lineup, and when you think about teams capable of rallying from this kind of deficit, they're right at the top of the list. And first offering is fouled off. And the righty deals. Left field on the move. Makes the catch for the out. And here's the catcher. That one fouled hard the other way.
Well, they gave up on that pitch early, and it ended up staying in the zone. I'm sure he's kicking himself and would like that pitch again.
Swing and a miss as he was late.
Threw that fastball right by him, slightly elevated. That's a confidence boost for this guy out there on the mound. See if he continues to climb the ladder.
And that one finds its way through. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
Well, that'll make you feel good as a hitter right there. Everyone's trying to elevate the ball in today's game, but if you can hit a ball that hard on the ground, it's going to find some holes.
And next is the designated hitter. Over to first, and he's saved.
I think you want to get a one-way lead, be very aggressive in the secondary. This hitter not a power guy, so you want to make sure that you can get some length on the secondary lead and perhaps score a ball in the gap. Now, these guys definitely looking for a big swing of the bat right here. Try to close that gap, but, you know, at the very least, if you could find a way to manufacture that run from first, it feels like it's really important to getting back into this ball game.
Just missed. And a foul ball. Pitch misses. The count now 2-2. And a curve is down and in.
Count full.
Foul. We'll see another payoff pitch. Ninth pitch of the at-bat due next. Swing and a miss, and he got him. He battled for a long time, but it finishes with a strikeout. You can't be mad at yourself after an at-bat like that one. Man at first, and the batter will be the shortstop. And he swings and misses at the initial offering.
0-1.
Good eye right there.
One ball, one strike.
Two outs. That one down the line. Can't glove it cleanly. And they tag him out. The runs, one hit, no errors, and a man left. On to the bottom of inning number 6. The Owls out front 5-1. Back at Citizens Bank Park, here's the speedy catcher, Alex Stone.
Philadelphia. The catcher, Alex Stone.
Here comes a pitch. That clips the corner.
Well, these players really impressing me with the quality of their at-bats in this one. It's been fun getting a chance to see them go to work. The numbers help tell the story. I mean, they've been sitting fastball, and it's paying off in a big way. So far with 6 hits against that pitch alone.
At the belt and fires. Now a drag bunt, third base side. And he beats the throw. He's safe. Well, Singy, that was really nice looking. Able to get it down and in a good spot.
And he makes it look easy. Bat angle was perfect. Barrel stayed above the hands. Could almost walk to first.
Now it's the shortstop. And first offering is fouled off.
And that's a great way for a lineup to dominate a game, because if a pitcher can't rely on his fastball to get outs, I mean, that puts a lot of pressure on the rest of his pitches to be effective.
Next offering upstairs. Lifted in the air, right center field. Settles underneath it. And there's one away.
The bat, number 40.
Now it's the DH. Foul ball. Here comes the 0-1. And there's a foul ball. Stone over at first with one away. Pitch misses there. Going to count 1-2.
0-2 count. You've got the opportunity to expand the zone. Could get the chase there. Let's see what he comes back with next.
And he deals. Swings and misses. It's a strikeout. Had him out front for strike 3.
Got away with that curveball, no doubt about it. It passed right through the heart of the strike zone, and he just couldn't get the bat on it. When you strike out on one like that, that's when you start having conversations with yourself, and they're not usually very friendly.
Sharp grounder. That's through for a base hit. Throw in holds the lead runner at second. 2 on now with 2 away. Here's the left fielder. And that's outside. And it's 1-0. First and second, 2 down. Here in the bottom of the 6th. Swing and a high fly ball out there towards left field. And that is that. Welcome back. We're in the 7th. We have a new pitcher on the mound. Number 17.
And he's got a nice lead to work with, so he should come in throwing strikes, attacking these hitters.
And now the first baseman, who's 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts.
Number 7.
As the lefty gets to work. And that gets the inside corner for a strike. mark there, and it's 1-1. Outside corner, there's a strike.
Backdoored him with a breaking ball. Just got the corner. There's nothing you can really do with that.
He swings and drives one out to deep left field. Back there. Just shy of the wall.
Yeah, it's a really nice catch right there near the wall, and you have to use everything available to you. Know when your feet leave the grass and hit the warning track. Also, when you're able to, use the bare hand to feel for exactly how close you are. And right there, perfect use of his instruments.
So the batting order turns over. Blake Wright, the next to hit. First pitch, and he just misses. Kicks and deals. And that one is lifted in the air. Has this one sized up? He's there. He's got it. 2 down.
The batter, number 23.
2 outs, base is empty. Here's the second baseman. 1 for 3. Fastball in for a strike. It's 0-1. Double-barreled action in the bullpen. Joe Brandon up and loosening in the pen. Hart warming up as well. And that one pulled foul. Foul ball left side. He'll see another. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Back here, Citizens Bank Park. And now the center fielder, number 13.
Number 13.
The pitch. Just missed.
1-0.
Swings through that.
1-1.
And that is cut on and missed. And it's 1-2.
He can live up in the zone all game if hitters will chase it. That's just too much velocity. Hitters got to look down in the zone.
That misses. 2-2. The pitch. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Swing and a miss, and he struck him out. And they get the leadoff hitter in the 7th.
Oh, nothing too fancy on the strikeout pitch right there. Just a low 90s fastball, and I'm not sure he was trying to challenge him, but that's pretty much what happened. Very hittable location, but he found a way to just get it by him.
Drops one down in front of the plate, and he grabs it in foul ground. That clips the corner. Well struck right field. And it's off the out-of-town scoreboard. Not in time. He's got a double.
I'm sure he feels really good about that one. He absolutely ripped that ball out front and almost got it out of here, man. Just a really strong, balanced swing, and a fraction of an inch different on the bat, and it is probably out of here.
And it's second with one away. And now Logan Bravo.
A chance for more damage right here. A couple of RBIs for him in his last AB.
It's 0-1.
One out, the runner at second late here in game 4. Swing and a miss. And that's strike 2.
No ball, 2 strikes.
Joe Allen into the game. Right-handed reliever. Swings and misses. Slider got him for strike 3.
Wow, just great bite to that slider. Broke hard out of the zone, and he just couldn't hold up the swing. You know, as a hitter, that pitch is really hard to take, and there's just not much you can do with it. You know that, but you don't want to get rung up by the umpire.
Miller, the next to hit, takes outside.
1 ball, no strike.
That one's in there. And it's 1-1.
No need to offer that pitch until you get to 2 strikes. It's just a low percentage of success when you want to try to go after that down and away pitch.
The 1-1 is fouled off. Swings and misses. Inning over. We go to the 8th. Stepping in, number 10.
The center fielder, number 10.
And a pitch. And a good eye there.
Looking to get something going. This is the guy you want at the plate. He's been great for this team. He is a professional hitter.
Base hit, left center field.
Showed a willingness to drive that pitch the opposite way. Didn't get jumpy, didn't try to pull the ball. He let it get deep, took the barrel right to it, and then extended through the swing for the line drive base hit.
And now Will Taylor. That one finds the zone.
0-1. If you're going to get something going, this is the time to do it. You get the leadoff man on. Everybody's got to look over the shoulder and say, I'm just going to keep the line moving. Don't try to do too much.
Next offering is in for a strike.
Well, he didn't like those first 2 pitches. Now in an 0-2 hole. He's going to have to battle. Hope he gets a mistake.
Nobody out. Runner at first.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Squirts away a little bit. Tag, safe at second. And good hustle to move up. That's a wild pitch.
Really good read by the runner there. His secondary lead, he anticipates the trajectory going down and gets a really nice jump up to second base. Now he's in scoring position. He's taken away the double play opportunity.
In the dirt. And the runner holds. Runner at second, nobody out. Spoils that one, and it remains 2-2. Man at second. Just outside. Full count now.
Well, I think he's trying to get a feel for where that one missed. I mean, it could have gone either way, but he looked a little shocked for a second there.
Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout. The pitcher on here, Joe Brandon. Now it's the right fielder. That one ripped, but foul. Good eye in that spot.
1-1.
There's a strike. One out and a runner at second. Misses. 2 balls, 2 strikes.
2 balls, 2
It's a
strikes.
good take.
The pitch.
Full count.
This one in the dirt. To third. Tag. Got him.
Well, you want to see guys aggressive out there on the base paths, but you also want to see them smart as well in making their decisions. And right there, you couldn't really tell how far away that ball was. So if that's the case, you got to shut it down. He gets caught stealing there, takes himself out of scoring position.
Three and 2 now. And that's ball 4.
Second base, ball 4.
It's tough after falling behind a hitter, 2 balls and no strikes, but now at least he gets a fresh start against a new batter. But he needs to get back into the strike zone and start pitching with conviction.
Number 11. Not sure what to expect after that first pitch.
Maybe losing command a little bit after the walk. Next pitch, not even close.
Base knock right field. Throw stops the lead runner at second. 2 on and 2 out.
Now batting, number 28.
And now the DH. Bounced up the middle. Dives and he can't hang on. To first and he beats it. Everyone's safe.
2 consecutive base hits for these guys here, and maybe they've got something going here, trying to get back into this one.
Here's the shortstop at the plate. Check swing, no appeal.
That pitch wasn't even close, and they still got a check swing out of it. He's going to have to make an adjustment and make it fast.
Tying run at the plate. And a swing and a miss there.
Well, he was really tardy on that fastball. Great job of setting him up by throwing the curveball. Add some velocity to it on the next pitch. Can't catch up.
Hard hit, left field, base hit. 1 run is in. Another scores. 2 runs in on the play. It's 5-3.
Hey, they're right back in this thing after adding those 2 runs on the board. Just a solid swing right there. Caught it out front and ripped it into the outfield for the base hit. Those always feel great.
So they turn things over to one of their young arms, number 47.
These are the spots relievers really make a name for themselves. Late and close. There's not much margin for error, but at the same time, there's a reason they're put in these situations.
And here's the first baseman. First pitch doesn't find the zone.
Lots of anxious fans in the ballpark right now. You can feel it.
So the tying run at second. Fastball for a strike. Activity in the bullpen. Edward Hart preparing to come on if needed. Number 49, a right-hander, loosening up as well. That's inside. Just missed.
This is a really good feeling for a hitter at this point in the ball game. You know that they don't want to walk you, so you're going to get a pitch to hit. You just better not miss it.
And they're all loaded up.
Walks out of the bullpen can absolutely kill your momentum very quickly. They're in some hot water trying to protect this lead.
Back to the top of the lineup. Here's the third baseman, Blake Wright. 0 for 3 with 2 strikeouts and a flyout. Wouldn't chase that time.
Well, this is a critical spot for both the pitcher and the hitter. You can learn a lot about a guy by how he handles these pressure situations.
Swing and a miss. And a count 1-1. Way out front for strike 2.
Looking very settled on the mound here in the 8th. One more out, and they'll probably hand it off to their closer for the 9th with at least a 2-run lead.
And another ball. Righty delivers. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout.
He's in a tough spot. Had to make a great pitch. Did it. Got the strikeout. Gets out of the jam. Clearly, he's happy with those results.
And welcome back to the ballpark. And now the catcher comes up to hit. Alex Stone.
For Philadelphia, the catcher, Alex Stone.
Allen back to work. That one inside. Ball 1. Meanwhile, activity in the bullpen. Number 36 appears to be getting loose. The pitch. There's a strike up high. And a count 1-1. Right-hander kicks, deals.
2-1.
Not even close there. And now 3 balls and a strike. The pitch. In the air, left side. Taylor drifts towards it. And out number 1 on the grab.
Just pulled off of it a little bit right there. That front shoulder coming open instead of staying closed. If he does that, he's going to be able to go up the middle the other way with some authority instead of a fly out to left.
Number 50 in the box now. No balls and a strike. Base is empty, 1 away. Here the bottom half of the 8th inning. Next pitch is outside. Swing and a miss as he was late that time.
1-2, the count.
That's foul off to the right side. Keeps the AB going. Left-hand batter waits. And he hits a ground ball right side. And that chance handled. Over to first. Out on a bang-bang play, but he made it close.
Good two-seam action right there. Running away from the batter. Rolled over it. Got the ground out.
2 outs. Base is empty. Next is the designated hitter. First pitch misses. And the right-hander deals. Ground ball up the middle. That's the 3rd out. Inning over. Number 49 gets handed the rock out of the pen.
He's got a wicked breaking ball in his arsenal, and it's definitely one of his go-to pitches when he needs an out.
Down to number 2 hitter.
Number 23.
And a pitch. That's off the mark, and that's ball 1.
1-0.
Now it's belted deep to left, way out of here, home run. And that should quiet this home crowd. It's 5-4.
Just relentless. This team will not quit. When you're working with this kind of velocity, so critical that you move the ball around, work quickly, and make sure that you keep that hitter off balance. Clearly not fooled by the location or the velocity. He was all over that fastball.
Here's the center fielder. First pitch, and that's in for a strike.
Always exciting to see a leadoff home run in an inning. Kind of gets the offense fired up, and you start to expect a big inning.
Looking to get the tying run on base. Swings and misses. And the count is 0-2. He fouls it off. We'll do it again. Popped up. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. 1 away. That's a big first out right there, and that changes things.
Yeah, you can kind of see how just the hope and optimism is shrunk a little bit, but they got a couple more outs to work with. They got to find a way to get a runner on and get one around the bases.
Taylor swings through it for strike 1.
Just missed. If he's able to connect on that, look out.
In the air, right side. He's under it. Makes the grab. 2 down.
Number 17.
So they're down to their final out. And now the right fielder, number 17. A bit behind with that swing. It's strike 1. Trying to close out a 1-run lead here at the top of the 9th. This could end it. And that's it. They're moving on to the National League Championship Series.
You win a National League Division Series, you can breathe a little bit as the next one will stretch out to possibly 7 games. I'm sure they don't want to take it that far, but they're just going to be happy to get there. Congratulations.
Here now is our final line score. First for your victorious home team, 5 runs on 11 hits. No errors, they left 7 runners on base. For the visitors, 4 runs on 11 hits. No errors, they left 10 runners on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 10 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this evening. We remind you to please drive home safely.